Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-June reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's see what's going on for you guys. What's happening for Virgo from now till the end of June? Okie dokie. What's going on, Virgo? What's going on? Okay. You are either going to be dealing with somebody who's very blunt and very straightforward, possibly a Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or this could be an energy that you're taking on, Virgo, but there's some straightforward communication that's coming through, and it's going to be about something that needs to be removed, left out. It's not so much walking away from someone, more to the point that there's something that needs to go, something that needs to end or stop for things to continue in your life the way you want them to. You're approaching a point where you're reaching the end of a heavy burden. You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, but you're not going to get there until you clear the air and sort out what needs to be sorted out, speak what needs to be spoken, and leave out something that's just not working for you. These next couple of weeks, these next couple of weeks are really about you're very sure about where you're going, but you don't know if you're going to get there going the way you're going. You know that something's coming to an end, something that you've had to burden, some responsibility you've had to carry is now coming to an end, and you're ready for the next step. But the thing is, you can't do it till you leave out whatever it is that's been left out, and you're going to have a lot of focus on future stability, future happiness, a future that gives you less stress and less anxiety and less worry. So you know where you're going, and you know that you're going to approach that, you know what you want, but there's something in the way. You've worked really hard, or you've tolerated something for a really long time, and you know you're coming to a point where you can't do that anymore, because you've tolerated it for a reason. Is what I can see here is you've tolerated it for some particular reason, and whatever that may be, you don't need to tolerate it anymore, because something is coming to an end. You're finally going to be able to lay down that heavy burden that you're carrying. So in order to let go of whatever it is you're letting go of, some sort of truth needs to be spoken. For some of you, if this is somebody new coming into your life, this person is going to bring up those feelings within you. This person is going to make you realize that you have been working very hard, and you have been carrying a heavy burden, and you have been tolerating certain things in your life that don't work for you, that don't agree with you. And you're going to realize that it's time to let those things go, and you're going to need to either communicate them to someone or realize them within yourself and come to that conclusion within yourself. And you're not sure how things are going to go until that gets done, but you know that it needs to get done to reach the goal that you want to reach. if that makes any sense. I know that sounds a little bit confusing. So it's like, yeah, it's like you've got a clear idea of what you want, okay? You've got a clear idea of what the long-term goal is for yourself in the future. But in order to reach that goal, some things need to be let go of. And you're not sure if letting go of those things is going to help you finally achieve the goal that you want to achieve, but you've got a feeling that that's what it's going to do. It's also got to do with some sort of bad habits, behaviors, or addictions. So if you are dealing with somebody, it could be their bad habits or their addictions that need to be cancelled out, or it may be bad habits and addictions of your own. But there's going to be a very strong realization. There's going to be some very strong communication, like I said, either with somebody or to yourself, and realizing that you need to do that in order to reach the goal you want to reach and take a new path in your life. For some of you, it may be that you are thinking about the future of your children if you have kids. For others, it may be that you want to have children. And for others, it may be thoughts of wanting a life very similar to that of the simplicity and the innocence of children, where you just don't want headaches and hassles in your life. But in order to reach that and to go along that journey, something's going to need to be let go of. There is also possibly a decision that's going to need to be made towards the end of June, and it's going to be in relation to love. It may not be a romantic love if there isn't anybody in your life. It may be, but it's about nurturing, caring, nurturing oneself and protecting oneself. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thought about, okay, what's the best thing for me to do in order to protect myself in the future and to protect the goals that I've set for myself. So there's going to be a lot more, caring for oneself and looking after oneself by the end of June, in the realization of what it is that you're letting go of. Yep, absolutely. So we can't really see right now which direction you're going to go, but I'd say, Virgo, follow your intuition. You're on the right track. If you want change, you have to make change. Things aren't going to change unless you make that change. So things will stay the same, the way they are, if you don't make any changes at all. Even if you are a little bit apprehensive and worried about, am I making the right decision? Know that a change is needed for this to take place, for this to happen. And it looks like you're going in the right direction. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens in July, if the same messages come through in July, and if this is something that needs to be discussed again. If any of this resonates, please leave me some comments. All right, you guys, looks like that's what's happening over the next couple of weeks. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a private reading, check out my website. Still offering $35 emailed reports, as well as the recorded and private readings. All right, Virgo, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.